Hey guys! I decided this is something I've always wanted to do, but I've never had the confidence to do. And to be very, very honest, I still don't. And I figured my dream has always been to do one of those makeup tutorials. Not that I'm a rock star. I've always wanted to do one because I feel like I actually suck. Really, really bad. But people always comment on my makeup. So I figured I can show you how to do good makeup when you really feel like you stink because your hands are shaking the whole time. You know, it's not that perfect wing eyeliner, but people say it looks good. You feel like you look like two different colors, but everybody says, wow, it's amazing. So here's to give an illusion that you can do makeup. I think we're done. Nice and straight and nothing fancy. However, because I am going to go ahead and focus on my face now, I'm still going to lift it up. So, I use this. It's from Walmart, so it's relatively inexpensive. Moisture Care Advanced Recovery. I don't know why I need Advanced Recovery, but I do. So, we're just going to go ahead. I take a nice dollop, whatever's good for your face, that it's not too oily when you're done, but it makes you feel refreshed. And I just put it all over. I use powder foundation. I use Ulta. I needed something inexpensive to try out first, and I've heard great things from Ulta, and I just decided to try it. And I've been in love with it. I also need to get a new one. It's running out. So I just fill it up, and like this, there's no method to my madness. I usually start under my eye so I can see it and move it, and then I go all the way else around. So the next thing I do, and I also use Ulta, is I do use a concealer. I do have, and it's really hard to see, maybe you can see it, I have these little, I guess, vein-like things on the side of my nose that all point out. It's like little spider legs. So to kind of get rid of that, I put some concealer on there, and then I also do the highlighting areas under your eyes, your nose. So just the typical, oh, I've seen another beauty blog, and this is what they said to do look. This is always fun. You're gonna have your naysayers and your people who are obsessed with it with contouring. I just love the way it looks, and at the end of the day, it's like I say, you're living your life for you. If you love the way contouring looks on you and putting things in the right area to kind of highlight certain things that you love about yourself, make your nose a little narrower, do what you gotta do. Don't let anybody ever say, oh my god, you contour? Really? That's what you do? It doesn't matter who you are. If you like to do it, you like to do it. End of story. Now, we're going to add some color with my MAC bronzing powder. I try not to use it, but it's so pretty. It's seriously the prettiest thing in the world. Look at how much it shines. Oops, sorry. So, this is the only thing I do that I kind of blow on to make sure like I don't have too much, because I don't want to look too colorful. I just pretty much stuck in my face, and in a circular motion I move up right along that like indentation line right there to kind of like give you that like sultry, sulky, like, yeah, I have these really high cheekbones kind of look. We have really thick eyebrows. So I thread them, and they shape them pretty much where I really don't have to do my eyebrows. But like I said, I like to do my eyebrows, so I've never done them looking in a camera video before, so this is gonna be fun. I really feel like I'm gonna mess up. So we're gonna have a lot of fun here. Because they are pretty much thick and shaped, I don't really do much. I kind of line them. I don't really fill them in. I just like take like a one glance and like dust it over to get just a little extra color. But I don't, when I used to wax my eyebrows, I used to color my eyebrows in a lot more because they were so much thinner. So right here where it's thickest, I just do a line. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I kind of make it go down. Yeah, we get some shape in there. I didn't tell you what I used. I use NYX. It has been heaven sent. I think this is perfect. I have naturally dark brown hair and I dye it kind of like reddish brown. So the dark brown one works perfect, and I used the lighter of the two. I used to use a darker one. I don't think it looks too dark. It looks very Frida Kahlo, and that's not the look I want to go for, though she's a great individual. So I just use the lighter one, and I just kind of frame it. And then with what's left on the brush, I don't dip it again. I kind of just I think with, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, actually that is fine. I actually have this beautiful, my sister-in-law bought it for me, Rihanna's MAC brush, but I started doing glitter eyeshadow, and it has glitter on it, and I haven't cleaned it yet, so I usually use that one because it's dual-ended, but because this one's really nice, it's e.l.f. So I start off with a light brown, kind of for the base. And I've seen videos where people start, like some people start from the top and work their way down, and then some people start from inside and work their way out. I've seen different things, different tutorials. I just do what feels right for me. If I do notice that this gets darker from what I've put on top, I'll just put another layer on the bottom to really make the transition of the different shades show. Also, I don't use proper terminology. I don't know what the words are, so. Now I'll take this cute little brush that I just used, and oh, look at these sweatpants I'm wearing today. Just gonna dust that off on there, get that color out a little bit. Then I'm gonna use, it's funny, I use my darker color. I'm a weirdo. So my darkest brown that's right next to it, because I always stay like right next to the colors, is what I use to kind of do my crease. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I do it and I like it, so that's what we gonna do. And then I have a medium one, so it's right in between the lighter shade, and I can actually show you the shade I'm using, sorry, it's just really hard. So I started off with that one right here. I did that one. My crease was that one, and now I'm going to use this one. So it's like right in between the two. I like tilt my eye up to kind of have that angle, and I just go down in an angle and go across in an angle to kind of shape what's already been colored. So I go from this angle all the way down to that crease and up, and then I go down, and I kind of shade in the middle, and there you go. And only because this is the only brush I have that's I don't use for anything, I just take that same white, kind of dust it on there, and then I go right up here, and I just kind of highlight it. And then you can kind of see the difference. This one looks a little bit more raised, unless I just have two totally different eyes. Then I do the same thing. This brush is really good where I don't have to watch where I'm putting it. I just kind of dust it, and I feel like it respects me and goes in the place it needs to go. So this one's a glossy, by the way. Sorry, glossy black liner. It's like $3 or $4 maybe. I don't know. It's NYX. So I tilt it up again, and I kind of just start right here, and I go all the way in, and I bring it down. And then what I usually do is that since it's right there, I kind of go up just a little bit following the eyeshadow, and it gives it that little tiny fake little cat eye. This is actually a Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. Fun fact, I used to sell Mary Kay. It was actually a pretty fun gig for a while. I love their makeup remover. It's heaven sent. And I like their makeup a lot, but I prefer other brands, and I kind of ran out of time, so I don't do it anymore. So I use Mary Kay, and I use two techniques. I roll it out. One of my really good friends taught me this. So I keep it in one section, and I just roll my hand out, and it kind of gives it that nice little curve there without having to use a brush. And then another thing you do is I just go like this to give it some volume. Make them look longer. Ta-da! And now it's like I'm wearing fake eyelashes. If I got really close, you can't really see these, but you can see these. Oh my god. The biggest tip I've gotten from putting on the white eyeliner is to make sure that your mascara, and I don't use liquid eyeliner, so my eyeliner's fine, but the mascara is dry, because then it makes the down here more grayish black, and then what's the point of putting on white eyeliner? So I kind of let it dry. So these are both NYX. I love this color so much. It's just a dark color, and I usually go to work during the day. Usually when I'm doing like a lip cream or like anything velour, matte, or anything, I don't necessarily do it because you don't need it. But it does look nicer even if you don't need it to still do it. It just looks more shapely and more sophisticated. So on my super dry lips, because they're always dry, I'm just gonna go like this. This is why it was important to color within the lines in school. My biggest advice, I look so funny. One of the things when I first started putting on lip liners that I thought it had to be a straight line and I couldn't veer anywhere else. If you have a wobbly hand like I do and you can see that it's going in, go up, because this is going to cover it anyways. So it's 100% fine to like go up. Just make sure you don't go down. So go, I sometimes have to just scrub in here, and then I find that perfect place to go down, and then I stop and I scrub in here and I find my connection again. I look like a real chola right now. So then what I'm using is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I love this stuff. Not every color. The lighter colors I don't necessarily like. I like the darker colors, and that's just personal preference. It's super cute. It has a cool little applicator. This one's called Copenhagen. Some people like it real subtle, and they'll do like one little line. I really love white eyeliner. It's an obsession. It's just a recent obsession. I just started doing this, guys. So yeah, actually, I don't need to do it again. So guys, we're done! Yay! So this is Kathy's full face of makeup. We did it! All done. So that's how I get my look. I take it with me to work sometimes when I really feel like putting on a full face, but it's my going out, my celebration, my maybe date night look. It's randomly if I haven't gone out in a week and I'm going to the mall and I just want to put something on my face look. I hope people who have always looked for a simple way to do makeup that's from somebody that's not necessarily professional, because I don't do it all the time and I make mistakes, learn that it's okay to not have it perfect. Like, if you look at the end result from back here, it still looks like a nice makeup job. It doesn't look like shit. At least to me and to many people who compliment me. It's been swell. It's going to take me about 20 days to edit this because I've never edited a video. So please enjoy my hard work. So yeah, bye guys. It's been fun.